Hello. Is she on?
Tongue pop.
Mama.
I guess that's how we're starting it.
I guess so. Here we are.
How are you?
Let's see. Other than stoned, I'm a little bit tired, but I feel like I'm always tired these days. How about you?
I feel good, connected
Nice.
to like spirit, and I feel centered, you know?
Yeah.
So that's all I can really ask for. Yeah. Because of that, I'm able to be very present. And that's all I really ask for these days, honestly.
Yeah.
Is to be able to like let go of all my anxieties and like stop worrying about things that aren't going to happen yet, and yeah, just be present. So it's been working. Woo!
Yay. What have you been doing to like help you with that?
Smoking a lot of weed and allegedly, and drinking coffee and
So
listening to
substances.
music.
Oh, okay.
Okay. These are just like shallow things, right? That
Heather!
that you can do.
Get
Oh,
over.
Heather's back. Heather's back. Oh.
Careful on the mic.
Oh no, she's on her crazy nurse.
Someone hold
Someone
her
get
up.
this patient.
She's crazy.
Nurse.
She's crazy.
She's over here. Nurse. Okay.
What do we do with this thing?
Why does this 3-pound dog control our lives? I hate you for getting me into this mess. Why did we get a dog? I'd been begging for a dog for years, but like I don't care anymore.
Heather, get over here. Hello?
Pussy play, pussy play. Okay, wait. It's
We're
fine.
back.
It's fine. Heather's fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
She just, I don't even know what she did. She just kind of just barked at you and like tried to bite you and like, yeah.
She
that was
growled
it.
at me, which
Okay.
is so annoying. She only really does that if, like, she is biting on something that she really wants, that she knows she can't have, and I try to take it away from her, which is bad, you know?
Because
But
you go
that's
right
why it
in
shocked
and
me,
she
'cause
just...
I was just trying to grab her, and she did that. God, my life. My life is...
Okay, we were talking about being present. So we're coming back to now. To what's going on right now.
Yeah.
But okay, so those were shallow things, like listening to music and like just reminding myself of the little things that I do every day that just make me feel calm and at peace.
Yeah.
And so it's just the little things for me, like drinking coffee in the morning, making sure I like kind of like do a ritual of like getting my morning started or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then other things are more like looking around you and like narrating to yourself exactly what's going on and looking at everything that's around you, what you feel, what you hear, all those things. And then that takes you away from overthinking or worrying about things that haven't even happened yet.
Yeah, I understand. I really like where this is going. I feel like it's a great conversation.
No, it's boring. I want to fucking go party, get wild.
Heather!
Ooh.
Okay.
I like this chaos though. We should start the intro
between
now.
me and Heather?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think that's a great way to like start it off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can
Put a little tune in here.
We can roll the intro and come back to what you were talking about.
Okay. Hello.
You're talking about morning ritual, or at least that's what like piqued my interest.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's something I've been trying to do myself, and it's really hard because it's like building a habit.
Oh, yes.
And it's really hard, especially when you just wake up 5 minutes before you're supposed to clock in. I want to stop doing that.
Yes.
It's not healthy.
It's just a thing, right? Like, that consistency is, like, known to help to get your day started. It does really help to try to start it, at least try to like start it on the right foot.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really, really, really does help. So I totally get you, but I'm going back into that. Summer's been crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm going back into that. Finally, it's gonna be fall. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But I totally feel you, because I also really fucking get out of whack sometimes. Like, I really get out of my ritual, no matter how good it can be. Like, like, life gets in the way. It's okay.
Yeah.
And you also, your needs change. And you just need to, like, change it up sometimes. And that's totally fine. So
That's true. That's very true. You know what's funny, though? I noticed that you asked me how I am, and I told you how I physically am. I told you I'm stoned and a little bit tired.
Oh, right.
And I feel like I do that a lot. Like, I feel like I give very literal answers sometimes.
Okay.
Because I feel like that was an opportunity for me to, like, check in with myself. And maybe that's what I was doing, like, trying to protect myself from feeling anything, because God forbid. And so...
We humans are just so afraid of pain, aren't we?
Yeah.
We like avoid, we rather go numb, you know?
I'm trying to get away from that. I was journaling about that this morning. Like, I want to stop wanting to be numb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know I can do it. I've done it before. But of course, when things get stressful, it's just like, you just put that into overdrive. Like,
yes, it's like fear-based.
Yeah.
It's fear-based, and then it becomes like survival-based. Yeah. Like, you feel like you have to do it that way for survival.
Yeah. So I want to take this moment just to check in with myself and just try to see how I'm doing, because I really don't know. I guess I feel like we're stuck in between summer and fall. It's not one or the other. And similarly, I feel like there's a lot of things on the horizon for me, but they're not starting yet. So I feel like I'm just kind of like waiting. One of them being like getting my car, or like getting that stuff figured out. The second one being I'm trying to, well, I did join the San Diego Women's Choir, and like rehearsals are starting soon. And I'm nervous because I've never done anything like that before. So it just feels like I'm just waiting for that to start, or to like get over all the like initial anxiety of it.
I see.
Yeah, and like I'm just like trying to look forward to something, which is also something I mentioned this morning when I was journaling. Like, I feel like I'm constantly putting like pins in the future of like, I just need to make it to this, you know? And so then everything just becomes a blur, and I just like want to be able to find beauty in like just the mundane, like really boring everyday stuff. So yeah, that kind of brings me to my recent obsession with records. Like, I feel like for a while I stopped being able to enjoy music in a way that would like help me escape, and like I feel like records are helping me get back to that, just because I'm constantly like trying to move things along, or feel bored by things so easily, that even when I would listen to music, it became stressful, because then I had to choose the next song, or like, what playlist am I going to listen to? And I know that it sounds insane. Like, maybe it does. I don't know. Mental illness in it.
I mean, it doesn't sound insane to me, but I got mental illness as well,
exactly.
Sweetie, so I don't know what to tell you. But I can tell you, I felt the same. Like, I just stopped using Spotify. It's not even necessarily that it gets overwhelming because there's so many things. It's just like, I've already listened to everything I possibly can.
Yeah.
And I'm getting bored of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anything new.
Uninspired.
Yeah, uninspired. Nothing really makes me like,
I think also that's why
happy to listen to.
My collection that I'm starting, literally I have like 4. I have 4 records, you know. But they're like, I'm trying to get
That's how we all start out.
I'm trying to get like records from like the 60s and 70s, because I feel like I need to go back to feel inspired right now. Like, I really don't feel inspired by anything at the moment. I mean, like,
girl, it makes so much sense though, because I remember a period where I was just listening to Elton John and Queen and Michael Jackson and anything that was like so truly iconic. And that, it does help sometimes. Like, it really gets you going, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you listen to the good stuff that already exists out there, that's been out there?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like curated, like I can just find a playlist that's like Janis Joplin's best hits or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it is a really different way of experiencing the same music that people experienced back then. But it's kind of cool because everyone's already kind of like chosen out the best work, quote unquote. Did you guys hear her little bark? Feather! I'm trying not to like kick you out, but it seems like every single time that we're just chilling, you need attention, and it's really annoying. Anyways, so yeah, I don't even know if I answered how I'm feeling, but I'm ready to move on.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna play the newlywed game.
Woo!
We really just came up with this out of nowhere. It just felt fun. I definitely wanted to do something fun. I just wasn't sure what we should do, but
For
this will
those
be a
of us
cute
who are
way.
new here, though,
Yeah.
we're sisters. Okay?
Yeah, we're sisters. So we definitely know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to know each other to play the newlywed game. So
Watch us fail miserably at this shit. Okay.
we're basically, we act like we're married. So I'm just kidding. But like, we kind of like.
It's called codependency.
Yeah, codependency.
Okay, well, I'm ready for your question. Wait.
Okay.
So should you explain a little bit about how it's gonna go back and forth?
Yes. So basically, I will ask a question, and when I ask the question, I know the answer. So it'll be a question like, what is your sister's worst habit? And I'll have to write down my worst habit. And then you will have to write down the answer that I write.
Okay.
So my sister has to
Match.
be able to like, guess what my answer would be. And then it's going to go back and forth. So then I'll have to guess what her answer would be. So since I'm starting it off, that is my first question. So what is your sister's worst habit?
Your sister's worst habit. Okay, number 1.
I said worst, but worst. Worst.
Worser than what? Okay, let me write it down. The fact that I came up with it so quickly.
You have the answer?
Yes.
Okay. Should we turn it over?
What?
Or what? How
I
would
think
should
we
we?
should just both say it at the same time.
No. What if it's not like a one word thing? I'll answer first. So I'll give you the answer.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my worst habit is nothing. I'm perfect.
Yeah, that is for not writing that because that is something that that's just so Val. But I'm sorry, honey, I actually do have one for you, and it's not clearing the microwave time after using it. It drives me nuts. I'm like, what time is it? Holy shit, it's already 9. Oh no.
Who the fuck uses a microwave? Buy an iPhone. Use technology. Buy an iPad before you look at the microwave, girl. Are you okay? Get your iPod Nano out. Like,
hey, sometimes I'm watching YouTube videos on it.
on your iPod Nano?
No, my iPhone.
Okay. You can still check the time, girl. You can just put the, slide it down.
I still
from
use
the top.
it sometimes. Like, I can't tell you when or why. Maybe what about this scenario? What if my phone is charging and then I'm doing dishes and then I want to know how long it is until I have to take the bacon out from the oven.
you can only charge your phone in one place in this house.
That's
because
true.
you use the thing that you just place it on the charger and
Yeah.
that's how it charges it. So girl, that's your problem. I'm just kidding.
Look at
I'm
this.
just joking.
She's turning the tables.
Listen,
on me.
I've never done
audience,
anything wrong
no.
in my
You're turning it
entire
over
life.
I'm like, if you could please clear an item from a communal area, please, that we all use. And she's saying that instead, I should just keep my phone on me at all times, even when it's charging, on my wireless charger.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, obviously. Okay.
Just kidding.
My turn.
Okay, because I grew up as Gen Z, so we why wouldn't you just use your iPhone? Hello. But anyway.
You're calling me old. I love
no,
it.
I'm
Great.
not. So,
I'm dead.
you go.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, who cries the most?
Okay, and I have to write down what your answer would be. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think or who do you think I think cries the most between me and you?
Okay.
Okay, I wrote mine.
Okay, me too.
Okay, so I wrote Val.
Shut up. There's no fucking way.
You think you
I
cry?
can't cry sometimes. Oh wait, I cry over little things.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You cry like 30 times a day. And I will say
no, I do not.
that most of them are tears of joy.
Yeah.
Like literally.
But it's not that exaggerated, but yeah.
No, well, I think it's really cute. Like,
yeah.
if you watch a video of someone being nice, you're like, I'm gonna cry. And like...
Oh, yeah, I will get so emotional.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see, like, two gay kids holding hands and, like, I want to cry.
Yeah.
Or I'll just watch, like, a video of, like, people helping, like, each other out in Honduras or, like, Central America. I'll cry. Oh, just people things. I don't know.
Dr. Phil's new amazing show.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So, Dr. Phil fucking busts in your home and he fucking tells you to your fucking face what is wrong with your own family dynamic. I have never thought of a more perfect show.
What's it called? House Calls with Dr. Phil is what it's called.
It's the best show on the planet because it's so good and awkward and like actually informative.
Yeah.
And funny. Like Dr. Phil is just funny. They're just funny.
So
like,
he just goes out to families who are like having dysfunction, and he watches videos of them interacting without them kind of knowing, and so he walks in and kind of calls everybody out on their bullshit, and it's really great and it's really healing. Like he really does try to do it in a healing way. I don't always agree with his methods, but like I think it's a show that is pushing the conversation of like we should talk to each other, you know?
Yes.
But the show's really good, and we watch it every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we're always crying at the end.
It's so crazy how much empathy people can have when you just, like, nudge them in the right direction.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people aren't bad, they just make decisions out of fear. And it's just so fucking good. Like, it's just everything I need. It's drama, dude. It's drama.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And you guys know that Dr. Phil doesn't hold back.
No.
Cue that clip of him saying...
Shut the hell up. I can't. Give me a second. Shut the hell up, bitch. Go kill yourself. Go sit in the middle of the road and let a car run over you. You're ugly. You're disgusting. And I'm gonna kill you. Oh You're an alcoholic.
So, just to like confirm, Dr. Phil is reading something that someone wrote.
That someone wrote
to someone else.
To another person, yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
And people use that audio.
That's hilarious. Okay. Is it your turn or mine?
Yeah, my turn.
Oh, yay, okay.
Okay. If your sister had to choose an actor to play themselves in a movie, who would they choose? We're answering for me, what I think, basically.
Yeah, so who would Val want to play her in a movie? I don't think I have enough space for this.
You just say you don't think you have enough space. Enough space? To be fair, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I know. It's because I forget all these names. Okay,
we probably don't make sense right now. That's okay if you're confused. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the three that I remember, okay? Oh god, I didn't kill them.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. What did you write?
Okay. So, I think Adam Driver should play me in a movie about me.
Oh my god. I was trying to think of... Okay, my sister thinks... She thinks random people look like her, and none of them look like each other, okay? And it's just, like, hilarious. Like, she thinks Adam Driver looks like her.
They all look like me. Adam Driver, Vanessa Hudgens, Lily Collins, Eva Gonzalez, Selena Gomez. Did I ever say that?
No. I didn't put Selena Gomez. I put Olivia Rodrigo.
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good answer.
And I was trying to think of, like, which are, like, the men that... Is it just Adam?
It's Adam Driver and the person, may he rest in peace, who played Severus Snape, Alan Rickman. But I look like Snape, and that's a character, not a person, so they can't play me.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah, thank you. We haven't been taking points.
Because the points don't matter.
The point doesn't matter.
Does it? To
No,
you?
it doesn't.
Okay,
It doesn't.
Good. I don't really care.
We're not taking points, but I'm winning.
This is a hard one. Who's gayer?
That's hard.
I can see
one of us has a shaved head. The other one of us has dyed hair with a nose ring. I don't know what to say.
Honestly, I think it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Okay. This is from the point of view of your delusion, right?
That's funny.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
The answer...
Okay, this one we can say at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Evie. And that's on having a shaved head.
Yes.
Woo!
Also, I feel like you're more equally into, like, all genders or lack thereof.
Okay.
And I'm more into, like, women.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for you because who would like to like men? Honestly. You think I want to like men?
I've tried, and I'm just like, maybe it'll change as men my age mature, and maybe as I am around more mature and healed men, maybe.
Yes.
You know? But at this time, it's like, no, I'm only interested in women at the moment. Or
and that's
non-binary
fair.
femmes. Yeah.
That's fair, dude. I love that for you.
Thanks, queen.
Okay. My question?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who would fight an anti-abortion protester outside a Planned Parenthood? We're writing down what I think the answer is. Okay.
Okay. At the same time?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Valerie. Ah! Okay, cool. I like those vibes. I like to carry around those vibes with me.
Yeah, I get those vibes from you, and given the opportunity, I feel like you would want to have a conversation with somebody. And
yeah, I just want to talk.
And I was gonna say,
I'm just kidding.
Inevitably, it would turn into a fight because people like that, they don't like logic.
They don't like logic, and I'm also...
Logic as in, like, reason, not like the rapper.
Okay. They might not. Well, I'll ask them. I'll let you know. But, I think that when I get the most, like, not scared to be confrontational is when I feel like people are being taken advantage of. Like, people who don't have necessarily the means to say anything. Yeah. Like, I get is in the zone, and, like, I know no one can fuck with me and no one can, like, touch me. Like, I'm allowed to say something for this person. I really just feel the urge to say something. Yeah. So I think you're right. We're right. You know what I mean? Like, You would too, but it was most likely.
It would take more to get me to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I already know what I'm getting myself into, and I would rather just not. But I know that you're more comfortable with it, and that's totally...
Yeah, and I might not even, like,
valid.
Have a conversation. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I just said that that's totally valid.
Okay. Yeah, because I I might not even have a conversation with them. I might just like fucking roll down my window and joke around with them a little and be like, ooh, I'm a slut. Or something. I don't know. Like, get the attention on me and off of them. Like, off of, like, the like, people coming in.
I can see you doing both. I can see you trying to talk to somebody. And I can see you fucking around with somebody.
And, yeah, and, like, dancing to, like, Cupcake in front of them. Okay. Evie, your question. Yeah.
Okay. What's something that always makes your sister laugh?
Okay, so what sister are we talking about? So you? What's something that always makes you laugh? You laugh. Okay.
So my answer is like a two-parter. So if you get either of those,
I get nothing because we're not taking points anyway.
You get the imaginary point. Okay. I put funny
imaginary point? Okay, I'm in. I'm all in. How many other imaginary points do I have?
I don't know.
Couple?
I feel like...
What can I get with them?
I feel like that angel from Soul that keeps count of all the souls. Well, yes. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it could take an eternity. Okay.
Okay, so I put funny faces / slapstick comedy.
Oh my gosh! What does slapstick comedy really mean, though?
Slapstick comedy is like body, like using your body to be funny.
Funny faces and body movements? Yeah. Okay, I put movie quotes.
Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. Because we do quote a lot of things.
Like, yeah, like I could quote like The Cat in the Hat or something really like, okay, here's the thing. My answer, I almost put kids movies. Okay. And we're talking about like The Cat in the Hat, like movies for kids that are really more for adults.
Yes.
Like when he gets kicked in the nuts and then he starts swinging on the swing and they start playing easy and then it's just like a kid is supposed to understand that? Like a kid is supposed to understand that? Or
the joke about the fish. Like the fish starts talking and the kids are like, the fish can talk? And the cat's like, sure, he can talk, but is he saying anything?
It's so good.
I feel that way about so many people.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is when we really start to like critique people, huh? Like this is showing our listen, we're Capricorn risings, I'm so sorry. But like this could be better, this could be better.
I know.
But then sometimes it comes out in forms of like, this person's talking, but are they really saying anything? You know, like sometimes our little critiques come out in that way. Yeah. Or like ways of criticizing people.
But, I don't demand perfection of anyone, especially not myself.
Girl, if I'm criticizing you, can you imagine how I'm criticizing myself?
Exactly.
That's all you need to know.
That's my mantra, and I was saying it sarcastically. Yeah. Because it's really hard to do.
Yeah. And it comes from my own insecurity. Yeah. Where I feel like everything I have to fucking say has to be profound.
I love when people have something to say.
If I could travel anywhere in the world, where would I go?
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I would travel to Spain.
That's what I wrote!
Yes!
Spain. And I thought immediately Spain because I know you want to go there
all the queers.
Many reasons. But yeah, the queer community.
Yeah, many reasons.
The drag community.
No, me. Many reasons. The drag community, the queer community, the trans community, the Barcelona house, whatever. Like,
well, exactly. Period. What is what else is there?
Exactly. I have to find the queer pockets of the world in every country. That's my purpose.
And that's it. Like that's all that matters. Yeah.
But I do want to go for that reason. Like, obviously, Drag Race España like fucking changed. Yeah. Like I knew I was gonna like that season, solely because we are Spanish partially. So like I already feel a sense of like, especially with our Hispanic roots, we feel a sense of like pride and stuff. Yeah. But their art blew me away.
It was wonderful.
It was so amazing. It made me so happy and so I'm proud.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I have to go visit like somewhere that I feel like is a part of me and also has like this amazing like fits so well with my artistic side, like where I can see all this amazing art and drag and stuff, like ooh. And then plus just Spain is so beautiful, so I'm really like I just love anywhere where like it's really nice to walk around, like any city where it's really nice to walk around.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite thing to do, is to, like, be in new places and, like, that are huge and just walk around.
I do want to say that I know where you would be if it was just in the United States.
Yeah.
And that would be New York City.
New York City, baby. Girl. I would be there any day, any week. Like, I'm sure I'll get over it when I live there eventually, but
maybe.
Maybe.
But maybe not. New York is huge. New York
That's true.
City. All the boroughs, and there's so many different things to experience. Like,
no, yeah, definitely New York, because I haven't been there in a while and I just need my fix. Like, I'm an updated Valerie. Okay, well, we don't know who won, but
yeah, I
the
guess
winners are everyone.
Everyone who got to experience this. Who got to listen to this.
Okay, so that is it with the newlywed game. Who won? We don't know. But the fun is irreplaceable, priceless. So now this summer has been, what would you say? I'd say transformative for me personally.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The craziest summer of my life thus far. I can guarantee that.
Yeah.
For me, it's like obvious what, probably to myself and others, like why it was so transformative. Like, Heather, stop. No. So this has been a really transformational summer for me. And I think it's pretty obvious it's because of that big move out of Costa Mesa, out of my hometown for the first time, being an adult that's living outside of home for the first time. It's like a lot, but I feel like I've handled it so fucking well. Like, I'm so fucking proud of myself. And I've had so much fun in the meantime, and I'm still, like, every day working on myself, on my mental health, and, like, fucking healing and doing shadow work and stuff, like, all at once. Like, all while dealing with all of this, all while getting COVID and getting in a car accident. I have done such a great job. I've done my best, and I'm just really proud of myself. That's it.
I'm proud of you, too.
Thank you.
I think we've been tested in different ways, too. As sisters.
Transformational in that way, too, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just gotten, like, closer, and we have this, like, mature relationship that we've never been able to, like, really experience for, like, a long extended period of time.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously we live, like, far away from each other. And so, yeah, it is changing me as a person and changing our relationship forever.
Yeah.
So it is a huge part of the summer, too, yeah. What about you personally?
I think for sure joining and staying in improv. If you would have told me that I would do that a year ago, I wouldn't have believed you, because my anxiety and depression were so bad that I would not be able to walk into a room full of strangers and do something that makes me really uncomfortable. And the fact that I did it and stayed the 7 weeks, I'm so proud of myself too. And it made me actually follow through with joining the women's choir, which I was really scared to do. And I want to make sure that I finish that as well. And I just feel like the most hopeful I've ever been as an adult.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Like, I'm proving that I'm able to heal. And, like, that's all you really need to know.
I'm nodding so hard right now.
Yeah.
Because, yes, like, that keeps you going. You're like, damn, this feels good.
Yeah.
And I never thought I'd be able to get here. You know?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's a fucking journey, right? To, like, heal the deepest parts of your wounds.
Yeah. I really want to mention, though, too, like, our new friendships. For me, it's huge. Friendships have left, like, friendships in my personal childhood have left me scarred and, like, paralyzed when it comes to relationships and connecting with others. You know, like, for a long time, the story I told myself that it's not safe to be seen. And, like, I feel like when I started to feel compassion for myself, I was able to, like, start attracting the people that I need in my life. who are also
Yes.
compassionate to themselves,
Yes.
which shines through in how they care for others.
Yes. People will only give you what you give yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What you tell people you are worth, they will give you. And if you don't believe that you are special or worthy of feeling special and seen and embraced and celebrated, then no one will fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, first things first, congratulations for fucking doing it for yourself. Because that's the real prize at the end of the day. You really, when I went through my healing journey, I really thought it was going to be the people I ended up connecting with that made my journey so worthwhile. But no, it was like my tenacity, like my willingness to keep going, my feelings of like, this is ambitious for me, coming from a long train of like trauma. So it just gets really hard. But once you finally gain real self-esteem and real like trust with yourself, it's like, that's what makes it worth it, and that's what like keeps you going, and you're like, damn, that feels good or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's what you end up realizing you should have wanted to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the real prize.
Yeah, because that type of joy is generated within yourself, which is what makes it sustainable rather than external validation.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't take our word for it, you know, just like be mindful and notice what are the things that you put your energy towards in order to feel good about yourself. And are those things coming from within you, or are they outside of you? And I would just try to focus more of the things that are within you and see how you feel, because it's life-changing. Like you feel so empowered and so hopeful that every day, even when it's hard, you know that it's gonna get better.
Yes.
You know that it's temporary, and you know that you've been there before.
A lot of people who have been hurt in their lives, or a lot of kids who come from like neglect and abuse, were taught to like not trust themselves. And so you go your whole life not trusting yourself, and you get all these bad results. And so then when you realize, oh, I was taught as a child not to trust my own instincts, I don't have to be that way anymore and behave that way anymore. You realize the answer is always within you, because it was really just you. The answer comes from you being able to like know that you are capable of figuring it out and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. We're taught not to trust ourselves, so you're always looking for external validation. And like you said, like that's not sustainable. And also, I feel like for me, the first step was looking at myself first and trying to figure out what I use external validation for and internal validation for, and like obviously trying to shift the rest to like internal. It's really just like watching myself, because sometimes you don't think there's a problem, and if there's no problem, if you don't notice that there's a problem, you don't fix it. So
Right.
that's what I did. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Anyway,
Kylie, are you saying bye? Are you saying bye to the listeners?
yeah.
She said thank you so much for listening.
Have a great week. Don't text your ex back. She says she knows what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Oh my god. This is getting creepy. Heather, it's time for bed.
Heather talks about a lot of random shit to me. I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I don't know why she does it. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for listening. If you're still sticking around,
Okay.
I appreciate you guys so much. The amount of gratitude I feel for this, and like just overall fulfillment from recording, and mainly like people reaching out to me. Like that's where I get the most fulfillment, because that's the point, right? Is like connection. And I love when people voice their connection to each episode.
Me
It's
too.
so fucking
It's awesome.
cool. And I appreciate it so much. Like anyone who takes like any interest in us and like decides to listen, like
Yeah.
thank you
We love you guys
so much. We love you. Even if you don't stick around, we fucking love you.
You're a star.
You're 10 out of 10, darling.
I don't know why you're all gagging. We bring it to you every ball.
We hope you have a great week. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.